As a child, Muri Lagoon, Avana was filled with natural resources. It was what we would consider our food basket. I have wonderful memories of spending time with my cousins on the beach, picnics, playing on the beach, my grandmother and her sisters teaching us. And when I drive past this beach now, these memories still stay with me. And I mention the memories to my son. And also, I see the huge change.
There's a lot of activities going on in the lagoon. Of course, tourism is our #1 revenue earner for the economy. We've embraced that, but with good comes bad, with bad comes good.
Muri Lagoon is also known as the golden stretch for the Cook Islands because it attracts and supports a lot of tourism, along with livelihoods, and generates a lot of revenue for the national economy. The increase in development is also resulting in more sediment and nutrient runoff, which is getting discharged into the lagoon and has led to chronic algal bloom in the lagoon, causing public health issues.
When I look back 60 years ago, this place is unspoiled, and to be raised and brought up here, all the activities that we used to do, it's all changed now. For Muri, there's the old saying, we are the problem and we're to fix it. We are the solution.
We understand that in our time frame that we are caretakers of the land. It is not ours, it is for the future generation. And it's not just the land, it's also the ocean. If we want to have resources, we need to have that same mindset.
We are public servants. It's our job to listen to the community and provide those solutions for future generations. Natural capital for us is our environment, which is our land, our air, and our ipikaria.
The goal of the 3P project is mainstreaming natural capital approaches into finance and policy decisions. We define natural capital approaches through 2 pathways. The first one is natural capital assessment, which consists in mapping how nature benefits people, and therefore how should we allocate our resources and investment to put in place effective management solutions. As a way to develop local capacity regarding natural capital approaches, we piloted a natural capital assessment of the Muri Lagoon, where we assessed how watersheds are impacting the water quality of the lagoon and the benefits of the lagoon. That consisted in assessing 3 main benefits: sediment retention, nutrient retention, and mitigating flood risk. So to help inform how to mitigate those impacts, our natural capital assessments focused on evaluating a couple of management approaches that are currently on the table. The first one is a proposed wastewater treatment plant that the Asian Development Bank is co-financing, and the other one is the restoration of the Muri watersheds.
So Muri Environment Care is a local NGO that is very focused on hands-on action for environmental issues, be it coastal restoration, riparian restoration, native plant conservation. So we decided that we needed a restoration-specific nursery, and sort of the international best practice for restoring places that you want ecological services is using native species. So we needed a nursery that could grow our ecosystem engineers, is what we call them. The dream end goal is that our streams are no longer impacting the marine space in significant ways negatively, and that they themselves become habitat corridors for native species to move through the landscape, to connect the ocean with the mountains.
Another outcome of this pilot is augmenting local capacity to conduct this kind of work for Muri or future projects. So now local partners are equipped with the tools and the knowledge to apply those approaches in their own ways to inform the management of the Cook Islands.
GIS stands for Geospatial Information System, and this tool is really good for putting information in a way that you can see it all visually, like in one map. Some of the tools that have been useful has been doing a bit of capacity building in GIS. I find it quite interesting and really good for putting data together and helping decision makers. Some of the GIS information that we will be using will be helpful in identifying some of the impacts on biodiversity, such as like nutrient and sediment delivery flows from our watersheds into our lagoon.
With the different government agencies and the different non-government environmental organizations, we are able to work together. They provide us their expertise in the areas of tourism, infrastructure, and agriculture, and then we are able to actually apply it to our work and work together as a team.
Another objective of this pilot, which was led by the Asian Development Bank, was conducting an economic valuation of the benefits that the Muri Lagoon provide to local communities and tourism. To help inform how would you design a finance mechanism to mobilize fundings to help support the implementation of those types of solutions.
We're all in this together. We only have one Earth, and we want to make sure that our children have a future. We do not want our children to have to migrate to another country and to lose the resources that they have. So we have to work together to make that happen.
As we move forward, we've got to be mindful of the main driver for revenue, which is tourism, but we've also got to be mindful of our place and our duty as the custodians.
This is where I live, this is my backyard. I feel grateful and thankful to be in a beautiful place and to call this home. To be Cook Island Māori, I'm really proud of it and honored.
You know, if you want to do something, get involved. If you want to plant taro, get your hands dirty. Action speaks louder than words, eh?